Check, check. Yo, yo, yo. Samir VIP. Y'all were right, y'all were right. How's everybody doing today? New week. New week, new Monday. New bullshit. New bullshit happening all over the weekend. All over the world. Yeah, we can play Bring It on the background, I guess. Is everybody feeling Piola today? Payola. Payola gang in Discord. Let me see if... Did it get announced in the Discord? Yeah, thank you, Noodlebot. Piola gang is in the Discord. Is in the stream. I see. My Breaks, Death Tier, Marionic, Not Too Silent, Ember, Skylar, Jurl, Deza, Ruthar, and let's see. Taikaishi, Carlos Murillo, Gergo Music, Twitch Royal. Thank you all for tuning in so early. Renska Boy, thanks for the subscription. Oh, I might have shouted you out the last time already, actually. I see that this is... I had to scroll up. Hello from Chile. Back to Chile and to Mexico. It's always dope to see that people are tuning in from everywhere in the world. I know that it's early for you guys. It's 5 p.m. here in Europe. Well, in my part of Europe, in Barcelona. Taikashi, you're actually in a great mood regardless of the crappy stuff going on in the world. That's what we like to see. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's getting harder and harder for me to open up, you know, Twitter and seeing all this bullshit happening, like all these ridiculous things that people do and say to stay in a good mood. I get really affected sometimes by these stupidest things. Like it'll ruin my mood for the day. You know, those anti-mask protests and that bullshit with the copyright bullshit with Kanan. Yo, Killfeed, how you doing? So actually, like, I'm already like not super active on social media, and it's just getting even worse. I feel so much better off if I just look less at my phone. You know, every time I look at my phone, I try to just like check out my Discord up for a bit. I just check if I got mentions in my social media, and that's about it. Like, if I just watch the news stream, it just it ruins my day every single time. Skylar, why do you keep on liking my tweets? They're so retarded. Am I liking your tweets? Maybe it's my bot that's liking your tweets. No, just kidding. I don't have a liking bot. I don't have a bot at all in my social media, other than Noodlebot in Discord. Karen, tell us about your new track. Just stay tuned to my social media, people. But yeah, I've got something coming up. You'll hear more about it today. But in this stream, I'm not gonna say or show anything about what's coming. Elon Musk said we're cyborgs because our phones are basically extensions of ourselves, and we feel like a piece of us is missing if we don't have them. Yeah, I mean that's not even a high IQ statement. That's super obvious. A few years back we would say that, be like, you know, predicting the future, but I mean we're there already by far. Spag, your beard is growing up. Yeah, I know, it's wild. I'm also not going to the barber. I have one like right here in front of my house that I usually go to. But, you know, with COVID here, we are still, I think me and my wife are still some of the most cautious people with everything. And I don't want to go to the barber, you know. I'm not saying he's like dirty, but I also don't have full trust in that he's doing everything super, super cleanly. Yeah, I cut my hair at least once during quarantine, and like my wife has cut my hair. I shave my beard every now and then, but it's most of the time it's just really wild and all over the place. Oh, this was technically in the context of AI advancement and their information processing capabilities. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I don't think it's gonna... This whole thing with people saying that AI is gonna take over, I don't think so. At least that's not gonna happen for a long time. That's just too far-fetched. We kind of want to see it happen, no? Don't we? Who of you... Wait, how do I make a poll? I need to learn how to make a poll in stream. I think I can do it here. Yeah, do you guys think that AI is gonna take over? Or like maybe, what's a more interesting question? When is AI gonna start developing its own conscience? When is AI gonna become conscious of it being an AI? Skylar, you don't think AI is gonna take over? No, I don't think so either. We kind of want to see it, no? Like, especially don't we now in 2020, don't we want AI to take over? We just want every single day, I think, can there please be a third party come in right now, an alien or AI, jump in and like objectively say, all of you there, you're a bunch of garbage humans, and all of you, you're right. You know, I'm talking mostly about the whole US situation and like situations that are going on, but like it's everywhere in the world. We're all just dumb, man. We're all human beings, and that's why instantly we're dumb. You're all about... We need aliens to step in and say, you're a bad producer, you're a bad producer, all of you are bad producers. We're just trying to imitate aliens. AI already controls a lot of what we do. I mean, machines make our stuff, is that what you mean? Oprah, if she was an alien, yeah. Yo, I got Jock playing in the background. That's wild. I was thinking of that today. Exactly, Deza. Yo, I didn't even check if my YouTube stream is running well. It seems to be. For some reason, I can only see my YouTube stream in like 360p, really bad quality. But then when the stream is done, it's usually high quality. Oh yeah, and about last time, so I'm gonna start this stream off with, I think, the music we were listening to when my stream cut out. Oh, let me click multi-stream. It was actually bad. It was raining and bad weather here in the area, and we think that that's what it was. I've been checking like all my configuration, my internet, and all that stuff, and like everything worked fine. I had no frame dropouts. Like, you know, all the technical stuff was all good. I tested things, and we think it was just the bad weather, because we've had it before that like in Spain or like in Barcelona more particularly. If there's bad weather, like power falls out or like internet falls out for a second, it's like they can't handle any raindrop here, and like shit just happens immediately. Please pray for the internet not to die. Exactly. Well, stream. Pray your hands. Fingers crossed. Or whatever you do in your country, that means praying. thumbs up. Ed Faith, what are you talking about? Your account being gone? Did you just is this a burner account? Is this just a new account that you're using? I've probably already said this tons of times on like social media. I don't know if I said it in the stream, but like one of my all-time favorite books. It's a book series of 3 books. It's called oh, wait, Samir is playing again. And that's the original. Actually, let's play metal in the background. There's this book series by Cixin Liu, Chinese writer. And it's called wow, I remember the writer's name. What is the name of the series? I mean, the first book is the three body problem. I forgot what the name of the entire series is. If you like science fiction, if you like reading, and if you like thinking about aliens interfering, stepping in, and that's all I'm gonna say. Super interesting book series. I believe that they're working on, or like in China they've been working on making a movie out of it, or a series, but it didn't look that great. Anyway, the book series is amazing. Hey, so for this feedback stream, in the Discord. In Discord, we've been talking a little about, in suggestions, we've been talking a little about what to do with these feedback streams, because like most of the time, half of the stuff I get sent are basically demos, promos, finals, and that is fine. However, I personally would like to dedicate my time more to helping out people, since there's so many of you that are struggling with their productions, and I want to be helpful in a way. Of course, it's helpful to listen to people's demos and maybe, you know, in a way, get people out there, get reach. I don't have that many viewers on my streams, but like, you know, I could help out like that too. Wait, why is my chat not refreshing? Okay, we're still good. So what I'm thinking of doing is, for today at least, I checked out really quick. I really quickly went through the submissions, and again, pretty much half of them, or like I think even more, are not work in progresses, but they are final tracks. Some of them actually really old, and you know, on tracks that are final, I'd just be sitting and listening, and I prefer to give a little feedback. So what I want to do is, first I'm gonna start doing all the work in progresses, because I think I'm pretty sure I can do all of them in this time that I'm streaming. I can listen to all the work in progresses, and then when those are done, I'm gonna hit up the wheel, and in the wheel there's gonna be all the other tracks. So the ones that I looked at and I was like, this seems to be a final. I'm like 99% sure that all of them are final. So that's how I'm gonna do it today. I'll announce on social media if I will do it every week like this, or if I'm gonna dedicate a separate stream to just listening to demos, or maybe make it a production stream where I have a section. Kalo says it's literally 4 tracks in the feedback channel that has been dropped today. What are all these tracks you're talking about? No. During the weekend, I always have a submission channel open. So what blows my mind, kinda, is this might have to do with like the algorithms of social media, but how is it possible that there's always a lot of people that seem to follow me on social media that are always too late with finding out that there's a submission channel open? However, everybody seems to get the tweet or post that I'm live. Like, if you follow me, then you probably have seen my other posts too, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. People know, people are always in the stream, but they're always late with finding out how you had to submit. Yeah, so I just have a 3-day window from Friday till Sunday night. 3-day window of submission channel open. for a few different reasons. One of them being to keep the number a little lower so I can listen to as many as possible in the stream, because I only stream about 3 hours. Kalo, you say search for feedback on Twitch. Yeah. I understand if it's the first time. Yeah, if you maybe just followed me on social media, then of course I can't blame anybody for seeing it maybe a little too late. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I usually announce when my submission channel on Discord is open. You can hit the command Discord in the chat on Twitch. I'll drop it in YouTube right now. Let me see if this link is still active. Okay, it seems to be active on my side. COVID is a virus by the Alma Marmageddon. Well, it's crazy, right? I mean, I dropped Armageddon with the idea of it is that, you know, Armageddon is coming, end of the world is coming, and then freaking COVID hit the US right in the half of my US tour. So not funny at all, but we brought the Armageddon. No, that's all of jokes that I'm gonna make, because a lot of people are dying and having terrible times because of COVID, and that ain't cool. Alright, so since I will be able to listen to all the work in progresses that I can give feedback on, I'm just gonna start. I don't have to spin the wheel, because I'll go through all of them for sure. So I'm just gonna wait. Do I have my list open? Here's my list. No wheel this time. Yeah, first I'm just gonna go through all the submissions that need feedback, and after that I'm gonna spin the wheel. But first I want to do the work in progresses. But since I probably have enough, since I surely have enough time to go through the first feedback ones, that's why I'm not gonna be spinning the wheel for those first ones. There's no reason for that to do that. Okay. Let's switch to our main channel. Where the frick is my list? There's my list. Alright, so okay, I have way too much going on my. I believe we were listening to this song when my stream cut out last time. Oh wow, my headphone cable is really wonky. First of all, these chords are. Ooh, this is such a nice background music to talk on. Like this is a little radio section. These chords are amazing. I love these. I didn't see that drop coming at all. That came out of nowhere, which is that can be cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, these vocals too are very, very nice. Whoever said that they forgot to put whip, you don't have to put like, I mean, it helps if you put whip in your title. But I went through the songs to the submissions really quick. I just checked out, like, first of all, if it's a private link, and if it's not, I checked if it looked final or if it was posted already, you know, and then I made that switch. Yeah, you can't submit right now anymore. Submissions are from Friday till Sunday night. You have to put WAP in your title. Yeah, if you put WAP in your title, you actually get priority. Sweet. Yeah, I remember listening to this last week. I think we just heard the chords, and then I noticed that I was the only one listening, and all of you were talking about not being able to see me anymore. Joe makers, hola, bienvenidos. Everybody that's following right now, thank you guys so much. Everybody's gonna put WAP in their title. You can do whatever you want. If it will help is a different question. Yeah, so back about the track. So there's a bit of distortion going on. That can either be that the sub... Often what happens if your sub is too loud, crazy enough, if you put hi-hats on top of a too loud sub, it generates distortion. I don't know what theoretically how that exactly works, but always make sure that even if your hi-hat sounds like it's just high-end, I always still do a high cut on my hi-hats all the way up to what 900 or like 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 hertz, depending on what kind of a hi-hat we're talking about. Just cut out that bass. Just do it. Can't hurt. The distortion can also be because, of course, that bass kind of sound you use as distortion. That wap, not sure what it is. It sounds like a vocal with some procession. I think your track could be... You use a lot of hi-hats. It's like you have your hi-hat on every 16th. I think it could be better. It could have a nicer flow, more head-bobbing flow if you put just hi-hat on the 4s. And then make your hi-hat rolls every now and then. That's cool. That snare is really off-putting. That's a very cheesy, unedited snare. It would be cool if you, like, out of that snare maybe heavily process it and make it your own Prida snare kind of out of it. I would do like a reverby, like a kind of a reverby, or maybe a sucking it back in kind of sound would be doper than just a pleb snare. Also, let's talk about how you went from the intro to the drop. Yeah, it's very unexpected. It's very I mean, the snare builds up obviously, but you don't hear any elements being built up. It could help if you have one more element. You know, surprising drops are cool when you execute them well. This song is just like, the chords are so smoothing that the drop is kind of you kind of feel like being pulled out of a beautiful dream. The drop is cool though. I think the idea is cool. It's very simple. But I would put one more element in your build up to that drop. That whoop 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 whoop, that distortion, that might clash a bit with your sub bass as well. I like how you work with the vocals to your drop. Yeah, and just be careful when you have one sound that keeps on going through the whole drop, that it gets a bit repetitive. So you might wanna, especially in the second drop, you might wanna switch that up a little bit. But yeah, you have some distortion going on, and you have some clipping, and that needs to be fixed ASAP. Oh, that's already a lot to work on. I'm sure you can go ahead with this. No, if you're watching, I don't think so, but if you watch this back, good luck. All right, so I'm just gonna jump through the next one. This is Shotgun Knights. Static. Previously the bow contest thing. So I saw that it was 1 minute 55, so I assumed that it was a work in progress. It says version 2.2, so that means there can be more versions. Where the patch notes? Yeah. Alright, sweet. I'm digging it. Alright, so overall, dope. I like all the elements that you used. You said that it used to be a contest thing, so I hope that means that you took out all of the bow things, however you pronounce the guy's name. Huge fan of the bow, by the way. So I love the plucking But there's some, if I'm not wrong, there's like a click going on. It might be SoundCloud's compression, but it's like maybe the attack a little slower. Not sure what it is. It might not even be the plug. Maybe it's just because of the other layer. Anyway, build-up is cool. So, So I think if your drop, you're making 2 fake drops here. They're not much of fake drops though. Like to me, they're almost more like, it's just a delay. Just like drop. Okay, now we're actually. So it's like, yeah, it's a drop, and oh, it's a fake drop. Oh, now it's the real drop. Okay, it could have more impact if you went full silent maybe before the real drop comes in. It kind of the vocal also just keeps on going. Personally, I think it would be nicer if all the sound went down, or if you just like rewind it in whatever way with an effect, or yeah, basically just do something there that makes the impact a little bigger when it actually does drop. Because then you bring that wobble in there, which is really dope. I love that wobble. I love how you also. I'm a big fan of playing around with the sub bass like that. You know, if you have it on your quarter notes, and then every now and then it wobbles with the bass, and that's dope. You know, if you always follow your bass, that gets boring too. It's nice to play around with it. So that's cool. You do have a lot of elements going on, so careful with that. Yeah, no, dope. I like it. I like this track. Also here, I think it's a bit of a weak... It doesn't have much impact, this drop here. If you're gonna do a fake drop, then a fake drop works the best if you're like, now it's the real drop, right? You know, that bam. You know, it's not the heaviest track in the world, but even if it's not the heaviest track in the world, if you're gonna go for an idea like this, then try to execute it as well as possible. Yeah, for the rest, cool how you work with your stereo, the hi-hat stereo, and you have stuff going on mono stereo. Sometimes it also helps if you have a lot of elements in your song, and all of them have, you know, high end, obviously, because a lot of sound that we hear, that we perceive, comes from the high end. Stuff that's more in the background, you could like cut off a little high end to make sure that you never have too much high end going on. I think it's still fine here though. But yeah, you might want to... The track feels kind of done here. I would just make a longer outro here. Maybe that plucking thing that it fades out. But yeah, for me, I'd say just work on those fake drops a little more. That, in my opinion, it could be a little better. And that's all I'm going to say. Thanks, Shotgun Knights. Seeing things about adding more to the second drop. I don't know. I don't think you should definitely not add more elements. However, you could play around with the same elements that you use. That maybe one that was in the background in the first, bring that more to the foreground in the second one. That's definitely a cool idea. For example, I mean, Skylar. As I think I've said before, Skylar is one of the big troublemakers in the Discord group. Oh yeah, I love all my Discord family. And when I checked it out earlier, I haven't listened to it, but I was like, shall I check if this is a if I'm getting rickrolled again? Like, nah. If it's gonna happen, then I'm all for the surprise. I'm all for the effect. However, I saw this description. I had to see the idea just today. Friday, like I think it's cute. I want to finish it. I think you're being legit, but let's see. Hey, yo, Skyler, this is dope. Super funky. Definitely has a kawaii feeling to it. But yo, this is nice. In my opinion, so the main element, the main melody line is that bass line, right? So, my opinion, the chords. I like the idea that the chords kind of keep on going in their own way. I personally let the chords follow the melody a little more, just a little more, to make it all more unity. That little break there is nice. The sick intro. Just no intro. I think it's mostly in that moment there where I'm pointing. That there I would follow the chord a little bit more with the melody. And then here you bring a new element. Here I was already gonna talk, and then you brought this new element, I believe. Hell yeah, make a big ass washout 32 bars long or 16 bars, I don't know. But with that little part, man, you can build a great second drop. That's very cool. It's a bit that new like guitar-ish kind of sample that you use there is a little bit more pronounced than in the first drop. So yeah, I guess what you want to be working on is building out that whole theme that you have. So I don't know if this is all you have or if you just if you just bounce this part of your project. But yeah, great idea, dude. Great idea. This can be really, really, really nice. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that delayed clappy snare kind of thing. But you know, I could also work really well. But it's that style. That's style, flavor, whatever you want to do. You do. It is like well in the mix. It sits well in the mix. So what I'm saying is just like that's just my personal taste. But yeah, man. Mix sounds also really clean and stuff. Keep it clean and tidy. Yeah, cool. Sounds like a YouTuber's intro, kinda. It's just like a real uplifting, feel good thing. So is the Discord link not working? I'm seeing some things about the Discord link. Let me try to update that. Let me try to update that, and in the meantime I'm pulling up another one from Clister. Yeah, I believe we listened to you last week. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to fix the Nightbot. I'm gonna check it while I'm listening to this. I'm gonna listen to check out the Discord link. Yo, what's up with no intros anymore, people? Is that the meta? Noodle neck drop. Yo, that was heavy, Clister. Super, super sick. Yo, the Discord link seems to work on my end, so I prefer to keep it like that. Juan Garcia, no intros is the thing now. Exactly. Neck drop. The link for the Discord comment works, but the link on your Twitch profile. Oh, on my Twitch profile. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, okay, I'll do that in the meantime. So, to Clister about this heavy ass drop. This is cool. This fake drop is really sick. Yeah, I mean, I think all the elements are there. I think the flow is really good.
Ik kan nog wel dingen doen, dat is grappig.
Oh, hold on. If we go to my channel. Oh, I don't know how to change my... Oh, that is an old link. Oh, yes. I don't know how to change my... Oh, whoops, I'm hearing my own... Oh, that is an old link. Oh, yes. I don't know how to change my... Okay, we're probably gonna have a bit of an echo. This is really cool. That background siren kind of effect is very dope. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for the rest, I don't have much to say about this, man. It sounds so complete. Like, your flow is really good. Yeah, I mean, just the choice of samples, the choice of drums, that's up to you. But, you know, I'd probably do a few things. I'd use different samples, but... You have like a really loud hi-hat on your snare, I think. That's maybe off the high end. That could be a little lower. Yeah, just maybe a little bit much high end. Yeah. Very cool what you did with your sub. It's very wumpy and it follows the bass. Advait says it feels like there's too much stuff going on in the high end. The mid and lows are quite empty. I mean, there's a bunch of compression. You know, that's kind of how you fill in what kind of basses you use. It helps if your mid basses are, if they don't have too much low end, because like, of course, to stay away from your sub bass, but that often can give a feeling of emptiness. Yeah. And how you can fill that up is with like a deep snare, or with other background elements to fill up those mid low ends. Yeah, that could perhaps be filled in a bit more here. However, this track is kind of it has a metal feeling to it, also with that metal snare, that pan snare in there. I don't know. I wouldn't change too much about it. It's the same sound design, it's just different LFOs. Okay. Oh, good job, man. That's really all I want to say. Definitely sounds like a very complete. Like you're getting there. You're getting to the final. The distorted subplug, yeah, that's very dope. That's very cool. I'm trying to pull up my list. Oh, here we are. Because even though I can listen to all of the work in progress is, I do need to keep on going. I want to be able to listen to the whole song and give some feedback. So it says work in progress and it's private. Yeah. Edward, you only hear what you want to hear. PlayStation 2, 3, 4, what is sweet? Alright, okay. Get some 2014 vibes. Alright, so overall, cool. Very old school vibes. I always like to hear that. So you have a nice... You're setting a theme with that that acid-basy kind of sound. I would add a few more elements. It's a bit empty right now. Nice old schooly way to bring up your bass. That's cool. So the drums are a little soft, and and your basses are loud. So either there could be a few different things could be going on. Either you have a limiter on your master, which is bringing your peaks, which is usually the drums, very far down. Or maybe just on your drums you have some very hard compression. And I would say put a little less compression, or you're just cranking up your basses a lot. Also all the basses are, you know, very old school. I think if you can get your drums louder and your bass is a little less loud, that will already help a lot in your track to give it more impact. Right now, you know, the idea is cool. You have a bunch of really cool basses, but also, you know how a song catches someone, how it stays catchy if you find a cool pattern that's catchy. Obviously, when you have a lot of basses in a row. Happening when someone is done with listening, like all you remember is, oh, it was like a shit ton of basses, but there's not a specific part that you remember very well. So that's why I always say less is more. You can still use a lot of elements, but less is more mostly means have the main element or the main... I'm saying element a lot this stream. What's going on? That your main thing is catchy. And that's usually with one or two sounds, let's say. You can still keep all your basses, but like put them in, like crank them into offbeats, for example. Use them as fillers in between your cool, simple patterns. So yeah. I like that little laser. That hey chant is a little dry. I would also use a different hey. Try to create your own hey. For example, that could be cool, because this is used a lot. Or take a random vocal, cut a little piece out of it, a word, anything, duplicate it and pitch it up and down and stuff. You can make chants so easy yourself. Try to be a bit more original with that, because this hey is so prominent in the song that you wanna make it very cool. Okay, I think that's already a lot for you to work with. Thanks for sending it in, Mr. Monopole. I don't know if you're in the chat, but good luck with that. So, yeah, as I was just saying, I don't know, when I go to my Twitch channel right now, it's because I'm streaming. I don't know if I can adjust, or like you will double hear my voice. And there's of course also some pretty good feedback in the chat. Destroy them with lasers, exactly. Lasers are always good. Johan Sok says, adds up, focus more on patterns rather than different bass patches. Maybe group your current bass together. Yep, I do agree. Is he playing tracks from first to last? Pretty much. Well, I made two groups. One group that is work in progresses, and then the other ones that were finals of all the submissions. From this first group, I'm just going pretty much by order of submission. So whenever it came in. Alright, Vamp. Vamp with invite. Noise melodies. Yeah, you think I should have given him that saucy sticker? I'm almost there. My finger is almost there. My finger's almost there. I'm clicking on the saucy button. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, nice. Good vibes in this song. So Vamp, I love the theme. I love how melodic the drop is and everything. Melodic rhythm, yeah. This gets more to that that color bass, future rhythm kind of stuff that everybody's talking about, which is very nice. It's a very nice development nowadays. It's obviously your drums are clipping like crazy, and everybody's going for this clipping drums effect, and like don't underestimate it. It's one. There's different kinds of clipping, right? There's the good and the bad clipping, and when sometimes it just feels like stuff is really distorting instead of just like, oh, that's a clipping kick. Stuff sounds distorted, and I have it a little bit here. But also that kick is so loud, it's so cranked up that it becomes a plah, just a plah. And while you have such a beautiful melody going on, I find it a bit off-putting that kick is just a plah. So, in my opinion, you should crank your drums a little less, like soft clip or hard clip it a little less. For me, it ruins the vibe a little bit. How many kicks are there in this song? But yeah, you know, good work on the vocoder bass. I think you made this with a vocoder. I like it a lot, for sure. This whole mid section is absolutely great. Personally, all I'm gonna say is it has, yeah. Also, maybe on your mid highs, it's kind of loud, a little rough, and you're clipping. That's what I'm gonna say about the track. For the rest, I really like it. Oh, there's two different kicks? Okay. I adjusted the link on my Twitch, by the way, peeps. Should be good now. Okay, after Vump we had MBV Dirty. Okay. Ah, Mumbu. Guys, all these names are so cryptic for me. Mumbu, okay.
Switch. Run it.
Run it. Oh, is it Mamba? I'm sorry. Guys, my name is Spag Heddy. What do you think? What do you think? How will I do with cryptic names like this? Trap names. Yo, but guys, this is, you know, I'll have a bit. I'm gonna pause it. I'll have a bit more feedback after the song, but I think this is a very good example of what I say so many times in feedback. A catchy pattern, catchy flow that you can easily that sometimes 1 or 2 bases is enough. That's what Mamba did here. It's so simple, it's so easy, but it's catchy. That's something that sticks. Alright, who can give me the best? Who can make the best trap name for me in chat? Karen, not too silent. I already see some great submissions. Yes, Mumbo is Piola.
Switch. Run it.
Yo, Mamba, Mumbu. Hereby I call you. Hereby I rename you to Mumbu. No, sorry about me mispronouncing your name. I'm dumb. Yo, but really sick. So, I think this is, yeah, like I said, a great example of how with just a few elements you can make a catchy, like less is more. Right? You can make a catchy flow with 1 or 2 bases. So, that said, this does need a lot of work. So I'm, excuse me, I do not like too much how you have your left and right. I like the idea. However, I don't think it works really well with mid basses. In general, you can break the rules, of course, if you do it good. In general, you want to have like the lower you are in your frequencies, a lower mid bass, the more centered you want to be. And then the higher you go in your frequencies, the more stereo you want to go. Mono and stereo. Even though I like the idea, the panning that you're going, I do think that your growly bass should be more mono. It doesn't have to be entirely mono. You can have a bit stereo, but not on one side. Feels a little weird to me. Also, I think in that part you go a little too nuts with your web. Instead, what I would instead of filling those spaces. Again, I like the idea, but instead of filling those spaces with repeating the bass, why don't you bring a big-ass reverb? Like, the. So, you're very good with your call and response. And you can do the same thing with a bass. Maybe make a call and response within your bass. With an effect or with a delay. I would not fill that up with the same bass after each other. It sounds a little clunky. Also, your drums, I think, are a little... oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. Ooh la la. A stream of spaghetti is not complete without the coffee. Oh, and it's, of course, boiling hot, so I'm not gonna put my mouth on it already. Where was I? Yeah, and here we're getting a little repetitive. So,
Switch.
well, you're saying switch, yeah. Well, that riser effect in the background is cool. I would do that from the beginning already. Like fill that up all the way in the B section, or try it out. I mean, you don't have to. Just try it out. Hey, while I don't see anybody saying it in the chat, I think. Yeah, while I'm listening to this, I'm seeing final in the title, so I don't know how this escaped me when I was... It's in my work in progress list. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. It is private though. Maybe that's it's a private link. Maybe that's why I thought it was a work in progress. You're calling it final, but I would make some changes to it, man. I think it would really be worth it to make some changes if you take this serious. No, just kidding. You know, if you want to, just take my advice for our next song. If you don't want to change it anymore to this one. Yeah, the theme is. I like that sound a lot. However, it's a little empty in my opinion. Maybe another layer that builds up. And here we're kind of repeating the first drop again. Maybe, yeah, a little switch is enough, and it should be easily doable. What I would do, I think, like if you saw me doing the weight move, like have a bit more silence. You don't have to fill up every silence. Also, I feel like this pattern, I've heard a similar pattern before. Yeah, I was gonna say Trampa. I think someone is saying it in the chat. At least. Yeah, definitely you can have more variations, and a variation doesn't mean... I feel like every time I say variation, people think that you have to do something more crazier, but sometimes a variation can be literally maybe switch those two bases. Where you had the left one, have your second base there now. That's already a variation. You can keep the same pattern, for example, you know? But play with silence. Listen to, if you want to... Trampa is someone who is like so good with silence, like with that, because silence is not always awkward. If you do it good, then it only builds suspense. Midnight Tea is good at silence, and a whole lot more people are good at silence. Oh, okay. I thought it was... Yeah, I'm bringing up my list again because I'm hoping that all the ones that I selected are work in progresses. This one is private. Yeah. One sucks. Okay, man. Peace out. Hope to see you later. I like the idea, but the pattern seems a bit repetitive. Yeah, it gets repetitive. Advait says, what I meant is the switch sample has been added, but it doesn't really switch. Like, there's so much variation. Exactly. Talking about that sample, switch is used so much. You can make the sample more fun and more original if you maybe affect it with some cool effect. Pitch it up or down, or whatever. Record it yourself. Okay, that's as far as I can see in my chat. Yo, my track be going since March, so rip it to shreds. PlayStation, is this your track? Let's see what you had cooking in some cooking. Oh, by the way, thanks for all the trap names, people. I can't... Damn it, I keep forgetting that I cannot scroll really far back up, so I can't see what you guys say, but I saw some amazing trap names that I want to change my name immediately into. Do you guys think I can drink my coffee yet? Oh, the glass is hot. Trap Baxter hoodie. Oh. That's hot. Woo. Yes, it is. Yo, I low-key like this distorted basis. Oh, that riser there was very, very harsh in my ears. Okay, let's see what this last tail is. Alright, you know, it definitely is a vibe, this track. You know, even though it's production-wise, there's a lot to say. Idea is always more important. And the idea is cool. It's definitely a vibe, this track. Someone said it's like a Tron step vibe, and I agree on that. It's very how do you say this? Like a trailer or like a background music of a game or whatever, or like a sequence in in Tron, something like that. Like the BPM of that is like that too. Oh, my headphone. So, but that said, you know, production-wise, there's a lot of high-end going through each other. That's very harsh on the ears. That should have... it sounded better distorted, you said. So, your basses are... You know, you have them super stereo where this would sound better mono, I think. But they're like so heavily distorted, and it's all... all these sounds are like so random sometimes that, you know, it's kind of funny. But like those like phaser distorted kind of bass, just yours that you did are super sick. Like I love making those basses. But yeah, sidechain could be a little louder, harder, and it would also help if the song just keeps on going, which is good if it's a sequence in a movie, I guess. But as a song on its own, you wanna change the composition, like. Make a more clear intro. Like from here. So from 20 seconds until the end is basically one long ass drop. Louder sidechain and triplets. Exactly. It needs more triplets. No, just jokes. So, you know how to make it keep a track interesting is don't drop immediately all your elements from the beginning. Just have a few sounds, and then later you can add more if you want to make your song in a more techno-ish kind of way. But since this genre is different, and you have a lot of sounds to work with, you gotta use silence a bit more. You gotta have blocks in your drop. So first you have that main melody, and then you build it up until it like boom, and then you add another element, and again those 4 bars or 8 bars end, and then you do something new, and this just keeps on going. I think this whole song could be a lot better already if you add a few stops, a few breaks, and bring it back up again, and a few little like fake drops where basically you just like take away the drum for 2 or 4 bars, maybe stop all the sound or a rewind, and then boom, drop it back in. Just those little kind of things. So yeah, good luck with that, PlayStation. Dope. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Your name was Yeetreed in my list. Okay, Penrose. Voices Whip. Let me put this here. That's a cool little arty. Okay, intro and break is a bit rough, but concept is most definitely there. Still got effects. Second drop was inspired by guitar feedback. Okay. You're clipping here a little. You want to cut some frequencies in the equalizer. Yeah, as Chad is saying, that is a cool Reese bass. Your main bass in the drop is also cool. Seems to be a part of the meta nowadays too. That how you do that in Serum, the little sequence in the start of your bass. That bleepy sound, it's very cool. Alright, this theme that you're ending with, which is the theme of the track, is great. That midsection where you have the drums and stuff, that fits way better with the second drop though. Like, who just said this in the chat as well? Someone in the chat also said it. The intro and the drop, they don't. It's almost like two separate tracks. Like they don't connect really well, in my opinion. I mean, okay. I take that back. Not as two separate tracks. It's not that, but just they could be linked together better. I think it's the flow. I feel like because the elements are, you know, the sound design is the same. I feel like the Reese flow is a little weak. It's a sick bass, but the flow of it could be a bit more prominent or something. A bit more like how you have the drop flow. You know, the bleepy bloopy thing is very sick, and I love how you play with your sub bass. Because of course, if you're gonna have a repeating main bass, and you don't want to be repetitive, then it's cool to play around with a different element that's very prominent, which is the sub bass, and that you're doing a great job at that. The drop is trippy and cool. Yeah, the 808 hits nice. I agree. Then this reach should have just been a sub with a low, high, and high-end boosted, then distorted and compressed. Yeah, I mean, it's a sick sub bass. I don't have much to say about the sound design of and like mixdown of all of this. The drop is also a little short, isn't it? In comparison to all the other stuff. On the other hand, you know, when you have so much bleepy bloopy and a sub that moves so much, it's a lot. So you also don't want to keep on going too long with that. So it's probably a good choice to keep it like this. Also, I'm not sure the way you make your riser to your drop is just by pitching your reese up and pitching things up. And that's, you know, I tend to do that too, but sometimes it does feel a little easy, like an easy way out. Like you don't know another way to go to your drop to build suspense. And I think you can do that a lot more with your bleeps, like bring in your bleeps. Like your bleeps are nowhere in your midsection or in your theme, and that could be an amazing background element, or from background, like coming to the foreground during that riser. Yeah, suddenly we have like bleepy sounds and like telephone kind of stuff, which is amazing sound design. I think you could easily build up to your drop using that. You know, maybe frequency shift it into or there, or pitch it, or yeah, reverb. Oh yeah, and you were clipping a little there in the beginning. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm going on too long with these tracks. Good stuff. Penrose. Okay, awkward. Awkward with Plague. I believe I recognize the name Awkward from the Discord as well. Oh, by the way, I'm a little behind on my subs and follows. Epsilon, thank you so much for the 2 months Prime. I appreciate it, dude. Phone tap VIP? Yeah, that's bound to be said by people. no more plagues in 2020. I agree with you, Advait. Yo, this is spooky. Nice. Ah, I kind of expected the beep, the heart rate beep, to go to a beep, right? You know, you could still do that. Maybe I don't know if you're in the chat, awkward, but yo, I like this. I like this, man. I like this a lot. I think your flow is great. It had its whoops and its how you say it, like trippy elements where they should be. And that little break that you had there in the middle was dope. Very nice. That's what I said earlier too. To chop your song in sections, and instead of making it one long drop, chop it in parts, and that, you know, keeps it interesting. Yeah, dope. I personally like this a lot. You know, for an ambient, or yeah, however you want to call this style, deep dubstep kind of thing, it's maybe a little short. These things are usually longer. But yeah, sub bass is in deep dubstep really important, and it's there. And I love how you like how you wobble with it. It could be a bit more present, in my opinion, the sub bass. Like really a presence instead of just there. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, awkward. That's dope. Rogue the Almighty has entered the chat. And Rogue is immediately already telling other people that they're too late for the stream. This is cool. Lux Bell, a great atmosphere is sometimes better than just some plain heavy hitting stuff. Absolutely. I hear some double salt or pepper in this. Yes, for sure. I mean, Dubloads of course has its what he always does in his deep dubstep is his typical signature wonky wobbly stuff. But at the same time, he's so good at keeping those longer sustain and like reverby elements going. And Dave is just a genius at those things, man. I've said it. I think I've said it before to him that he is. Sometimes I think he's better at his deep dubstep stuff than his like his heavy stuff. He's just good at everything, man. Alright, so next one in my list I have Deza. Oh goodness gracious! What are we gonna get now? Sign a petition, Oni-chan. Is this a remix of the triple collab? Yeah, thanks everybody for explaining to the noobs. Jordan Scott, Kenzo Music, Dalmind, Blue Jay, Official Hacks, Prodlassi, Endra Music, Brandolon, Maxo, MZ99, Max, Exil Dub, Wonder, Platy XD, Bosness Infinite, Snowtrax, Kumar Maui, Sosmove Music, This is Madness, Dems Official, and Wobby. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, we got a lot more. CLDR, Stupas, Blank Music, Rec Shop, Official Senon Dream, Afredex, Luxbell, BDog69, Nemos, Monkex, Filicordia, Lays One Beats, Style Sound Crux, Nick 33201, Teal Martel, One Socks, Nico, Epic Italian, The Drone XP, Jaden Perrin, Renee Froger fan. Thank you guys to follow. Renee Froger fan, are you in here? Oh my god. Renee Froger is this Dutch singer. And it's really funny to see that like in between all these names. Are you kawaii? Are you asking me, Karen? I'm so uwu. Spag, so I sent my Tark and year and you review today, yes? Wait, what? Looked up badly? What did you do, Deza? I'm confused. Spaggy Senpai? Rogue, I sent you... Oh, no, I didn't. I'll send you on a different social media. I'll try Instagram today, yeah? Sorry, I totally forgot about the paper. At some point, I thought I sent you the drawing. Because I thought I saw a notification on my screen and that it was, like, done, and it wasn't. And then I forgot about it. What do you think about... what do you think about DJ Paul Elstak? Favorite of yours? That's really funny. I mean, Paul Elstak is a legend in Holland. He has some like classic anthems, man, that I'm a huge fan of. Great at any party. DJ Paul Elstak is also kind of a running. It's a running joke within a group of friends of mine in Holland, where there's one friend of mine who, every time we were chilling together, there would not be a single time where we saw each other where he would not say the name Paul Elstak. And it's just hilarious. Anyway, that's, you know, a friend's thing. Let's listen to some music again. Okay, Deza with Llama Voladora. Sign a petition, Oni-chan. How's it going with the petition, people? Ro, can I send my music telepathically from now on? Let's try it. New Kids Best Movies Ever? Hell yeah. Who's Tony Jr.? I don't know. Is that? Deza, I feel like a flying llama myself. Great job on the title. What is this little peak here? Let's see.
Sign the petition.
I knew it. Knew it. That little peak there had to be something. I still stand with my signing the 100th petition. The 100th signature, people. Hey, but Deza, this is a beautiful melody. Absolutely beautiful. Those drums are sick. Where did you get those drums from? So, there you have a bit of an ARP. You have a bit of an ARP in your sound. And I think the hi-hats that you do are the hi-hat pattern that you have. It doesn't really fit well with that. Like your hi-hats, that's it's a totally, like your drums are a totally different thing from the melody that you have. So try to match those up in whatever way. So let your hi-hat follow the ARP that you have in your strings or in your pad. I think you're using a pad. Yeah, and you might be surprised to hear this, but maybe you want to switch your drums up a little too. Yeah, all jokes aside, the drums they sound very stock. They are stock FL. And you probably want to have maybe some snappy finger could be nice. I don't know about the whole drum pattern here, honestly. So the ARP that you have is how could your hi-hat follow that? Probably keep your hi-hat just on 1/4. Rogue, have you sold any pork? Yeah, so you have a nice melody. Okay, but that's it. Bring in a sub bass, like we need some low end. And you add it later, but it's very soft. So I think the drum pattern that I would do is just have a kick on the one, and a finger snap, and then a long silence, and then maybe a kick clap, something like that. Like totally switch it up with from the beat drum pattern that you have now. But I mean, I can't. It's hard for me to tell, because of the length of your pad. This is something that you gotta experiment with. But yeah, I'm sure you can do plenty with this. Sign the petition, people. Thank you for submitting, Deza. I didn't know you were Spanish. Or maybe I knew you forgot. And I forgot, sorry. Alright, Beyond Reality with ID Whip.
Crush 'em.
Alright, sweet. That was definitely crushing. What was that pre-drop?
Crush 'em.
Crush 'em. Sounds like some Sultan pack or whatever. Sounds like a vocal pack thing. Blah, 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 blah. What was I gonna say? Here, I like here that this shows that you sometimes only need one fat ass bass, and that you can make an entire drop with that. I'm not saying that this is perfect. I have a few more things to say, but you know, this drop crushes from the beginning. Oh wait, let's start with. Yeah, this looks like this is just like exported just for the drop.
Crush 'em.
Very smart pre-drop. So you bring in already a lower volume. Yo, my hair. Look at my freaking hair going through my head. You're doing a softer pre-drop, and that makes the impact of the real drop extra hard, right? That's really smart. That's cool. I think the sidechain, in my opinion, could be a little harder. Sidechain could be a little harder on the bass. That bass that you add here is cool, but it's a little harsh. It could be cooler. Like I said before, these little breaks are can make a track from. They can make a track. These little breaks add space. They add space to breathe in the song, and it gives you. It literally gives you the space to do a call and response. Like you can have a call and response within this block, and a call and response within this block, and have these two blocks be a call and response with each other. You know, like make blocks. Who's Tony Jr.? Why is everybody talking about Tony Jr.? Drums get a little lost. Arrangement and patch is super sick. Yeah, like what I was saying. I think the drums get a little lost because of the sidechain. Sidechain could be a tiny bit louder. Harder. A bit harder of a sidechain. Spag, you look like you're that one weird kid named Timmy. Yeah. What is my hair, man? Reminds me a little bit of Tracy. Yeah, this distortion sounds very Tracy-ish. Giving my mic a good old slap again and in the buttocks. And my mic keeps going up. It's annoying. Timmy! Timmy! Blah, Timmy! Make blocks, Spag 2020. Make blocks. Sell pork. There you have it. There you go, Rogue. Are you happy now? You big old pork seller. How much does a pork cost? I think it's cool. I think it's a dope drop. I mean, it's not per se super original. But it is. I like how you keep it simple. Less is more. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say really. I think mixdown wise, better sidechain. That's it. For the rest, you sound like you definitely know what you're doing. So I don't want to say much more. I don't think it's needed. Yo, for who has school started today? Here in Spain, school has started. And I know in my Discord there's a few people that go to school. And that are still on the Discord all day. How's that? Do your homework, man. Do your homework, people. Do your schoolwork. Skylar, you're gonna sample me? Oh my god. I'll send you an invoice, yeah? No, just kidding. Tony eats his pork with a fork. Spag Mikey. I didn't. It's so annoying. But it's annoying. I did it. It was painful. If you're in classes and stuff, please be safe and stuff. Yeah. I'm missing so much stuff in the chat. Alright, blast out with Kirby ID. Vocal chops. Woo. Noodle gang, noodle gang.
It's fucking
Kirby. Yeah, nice. It's fucking Kirby. Incredible. A song about Kirby. Good days to live in. Yo, these vocal chops legit sounded like they said Noodle Gang. Wait, where was it? Noodle Gang. How sick is that? So what I want to what I want to say about the drop. Very nice. I like what you did. That you don't drop on the root note of the song, but that you actually play with the sub bass on that. Sorry. Wow, I hear myself really bad. Bum bum. That's nice. I like that a lot. And I like that you eventually, on the B part of the drop, that you just stick with the root note. Also in the B part, I feel like how you're switching between the wobbles, it gets a little weak there. Like you're kind of losing me. In the beginning, it's more solid. But very cool how you work the whole all the musical elements, how you work the whole theme through the drop as well. Big up on that. And yeah, dope sub bass work. Your kick and clap are very nice, very punchy. You know, some of the basses are not too original in my opinion. Like, you know, they kind of sound like they could be coming from a Virtual Riot pack or from, you know, one of those popular wavetables, like very popular sounds. That's a very nice impact. And cool how, what I also said earlier in the stream, it's very nice if you sometimes follow your bass line and sometimes just keeping on those quarter notes, like switching between that. Keeps it nice and interesting. Yeah, cool. Maybe a bit much high end. It's a lot of OTT. I would turn down the high end everywhere a little. Cool vocal chops. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say really. Good job. Alright, I got 4 more to go on the work in progresses, and then we can listen to a few finished tracks from people. Alright, next up we have Ruthar. I never know how to pronounce this freaking name. Ruthar. Is it Ruther? Would you rather be called Ruthar? Or would you rather called be Ruthar? Ruthar. Now how else would you pronounce it? Ruther. Ruthar. A little louder. Noodle gang, noodle gang, noodle gang. Are you Dutch? Your accent sounds Dutch. Yes, Hugo, I am Dutch. Ruthie gonna smash this one out the park. Okay, let's listen to Anti-Ruth. Oh, hold on. Any advice for making a song pop on every system you throw it on? I feel like my song sounds bad. Yeah, let's first listen to your song and then we'll try to help out. Yo! That was sick. I liked how in the first drop, those drums, like the drum pattern that you had there was cool. That's something else, you know? I don't think you did that in the second drop. No, here's more straightforward. In the first drop, it starts off... That's cool. Very nice. Yeah, this drop has a lot of a good solid impact. I don't know if you have like some ghost notes accidentally left on. I feel like your volume goes down in some places unintentionally, but I'm not 100% sure. Like there, like is that intentional? But yeah, so your question, advice for making a song pop on every system. I feel like my song sounds bad on some Bluetooth speakers. My advice would be to use Ozone or like any other mastering plugin. The thing with dubstep is that one of the most important elements is the sub bass, and obviously on little speakers or shitty sound systems, there's no sub. Like the dynamic range of a lot of sound system is not that far, not that wide. So how you can make a bass still sound is either distortion, like you want to add high end to a sub, or you can, in what I do in Ozone, is add an exciter. So you can add tube distortion or warm distortion, all kinds of different distortions. Like some distortions will only distort the harmonics or the even or the odd harmonics, those kind of things. But to make everything pop on every system is really a matter of like try to get your track, try to mix down on a neutral headset or on as flat as possible monitors. And if you can make your song pop there and make sure that all elements are heard well and your high end is not too loud, next thing that I'm gonna say, if it sounds good there, then it should be good everywhere, man. But you have very harsh distortion in your high end of your basses, and normally I'd say with equalizing, bring that a little down. But I honestly think that here that it's more in the root, in the source of your basses, just like the sound design itself, that is very harsh. I don't know if that's because of like using FM, a lot of FM, or certain wavetables that has a lot of distortion in it, a lot of frequencies. But like maybe it could already be enough to just like with equalizing and compression, maybe some very soft compression to bring that harshness in your high end down a little. But for the rest, sick flow. That was... Ah, damn it. Nice little Reese drop that you had there. Very sick. Yeah, very cool how you keep that vocal through the drop. Nice work on that. But yeah, I hope you can do something with that. You're saying yes, but no, it's not intentional. Alright, so they sounded a little weird to me, those volume drops in your bass. To me, that sounds like you still have a ghost note or a trigger note standing from maybe an earlier drum pattern. Gives me some Stuka feeling, this song. Did you know Oscar put out 2 new songs on SoundCloud? Panda Eyes? No, I did not know that. That is sick. I'm gonna check that out ASAP. But right now, I have 2 or 3. Okay, with this one, three more work in progresses to go. Then we went through all the work in progresses, and then we can listen to a few more final demos. Maybe listen to Panda Eyes really quick. I don't know. I kind of don't want to have the copyright infringement issues on YouTube. It's Stork with Signal. So when I went through, it said almost no work in progress. So that means that you're still open for feedback, is what I assume. Alright, that's really brutal. Ooh, some modem sounds. So the idea of this track is cool. I think it could be executed a little better in some places. Nice, very big tune intro. Just first of all, that main bass or main basses are not super original. They could have a little more unique twist. You know, that kind of phone bleepy thing is cool though. I do like that. Be careful, people, with you know, using bleep bloops, because you're gonna get lots of phone tap references. But I mean the idea, the bass pattern, that's cool. I mean that's a great pattern. But just this, yeah, that sound, that kind of chrome kind of sound, it just could be more modern. I also feel that that melodic part is a little doesn't really fit. Also, the snare is super huge and deep, so I feel like the kick should also be a little fatter to make them work well with each other. This whole last part where you go for the double speed. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny for... I would keep it for just like 4 bars or 8 bars and then bring it back to dubstep. But I would, Stork, I would mostly suggest to focus on sound design, on creating your own unique basses. In whatever VST you work in, doesn't matter where you work in. But I think your idea is great here, your arrangement is great. Just the basses themselves could be more fitting with this time if you work on them more unique. The snare is so huge, it could be a little less, my opinion. Alright, Alien Invasion by Alan Lee.
Alien Invasion.
Wait, so y'all are saying that Panda Eyes dropped two songs on just SoundCloud? Are they like... Wait, let me just... Oh. Damn it. Did I just close my... I'll check it after the stream. Did he release them on SoundCloud, or are they just only for listening, not for downloading? Tony Jr. the whole time. Adam Lee was the next, and then I have Sept Nero after that, and then we went through all the work in progresses. Took my damn project file for your cover art. I've seen this in the Discord. This is hilarious, by the way. Look at this freaking artwork. Intro, drop. Yeah, riser in Excel. Good stuff. Alan Lee, idea is dope, but where's the sub bass? You definitely need to add some sub bass. Also, I think you should take away that background loop. That flip, 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 flip thing on the... that's panning. Because that womping industrial sound that you have, that's really sick. But the impact of that is being taken away because you have this really loud loop going. And your drums are really sick too. So work on that and then send me the progress. Because for the rest I can't say much about this because like you obviously have a sub missing. It's just not much to say because there isn't much. I hope you can do plenty with this. So let me see. Dragop, I missed your whip in the submissions. What's your username on Discord? Because I went through the list to see which ones were whips and which ones were finals, and I just went to have a quick look. I didn't want to hear all the songs already, but I might have been mistaken. So Dragop, let me know what your username is on Discord. Oh wait, maybe I recognize your name in the list. No, I don't see a Dragop. If you're saying your work was a work in progress, then I'll add it right now. Gunspire, how are you, man? Twerk Machine, right now you cannot submit. On next Friday, you can submit for the next week's Monday's feedback stream. Jurle, I don't speak Portuguese. Yo, Gunspire, thanks for the host. Scoreblank? No, you can't. If you want to submit a track for a feedback session, then you gotta submit it on Friday in Discord. I'm not seeing drag up. It's just a link. Brownie in the Discord. Oh, Brownie. Okay, I think. If yours is Brownie, I think your link didn't work, drag up. Your link was removed. Like, I tried adding it and it didn't work, and that's why you're not in the list. Alright, let's listen to Sept Nero, Midnight Bob. Yes. Yo, that was heavy. Yo, Sept Nero, sick. You got some really sick basses in this drop. Plenty of sick basses to work with. I do feel like the sub is missing. The sub should be way louder. And you have some of the basses that you are high passing, I think, a little too much. like that, 10 in that little bass. I feel like there's a high pass way too far to the high end. There's a bit of mid-low missing. And that's in a lot of your basses. Also in that Reese kind of thing. It's a lot of these basses feel like they're only high end. Like as if there's a high pass filter on everything. That distorted bass is super sick. Yeah, the idea is cool. I think it's a catchy bass pattern, your main one. At some point it goes a little wilder there. Yeah, no, it's sick. Your basses are really sick. I think it's really just that sub that's missing, man. I think that would make it complete. Just later on, you get a little wilder with your basses, and then you also start losing me. Less is more. Try to keep it to a few elements. Alright, drag up. Oh, Sept, no, you're in the chat. I didn't see you. You didn't do a separate sub, so this is probably all just like a serum sub. Yeah. Alright, drag up, you say you have an updated link. Alright, sweet. Brownie with orchestra step. Going very off-key here. Those vocals are really sick. So yeah, you have this orchestra sample, like a cinematic sample, and then you have some layer. There, right there. That note is completely off. So your horn is not on the same as the choir. It's super brutal, like everything is loud. I don't have too much trouble with this. Basses are sick. Yeah, it's just the sub bass is a lot of distortion, and I feel like it could the low end of the sub could be louder. Sometimes a problem that a lot of people have is they add a lot of distortion to a sub, and then that distortion, once you hit a limiter on it, or once you hit a multiband compression on it or a compression, that distortion is gonna push down actually the low frequency of your sub, which is the essence. Dab Spag. Why do I suddenly have to dab? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Can do a mini dab for y'all. Little mini dab. Wait, let me just do a little cough, a little COVID cough. Yeah, did I make everybody happy now? Thank you so much. What I wanted to say one thing more is that riser that you have there, that's like almost on the same frequency as the main bass. Like either that should be an octave higher or lower, because now I feel like they're clashing with each other. Like here you have a higher riser in the background. That works better. But it's sick. But work on that off key thing, Dragop. And on your high end. Also be careful with the high end. You have especially on your kick clap snare thing, there's a lot of maybe an extra hi-hat, and your high end could be a little softer. You're welcome. And so for the next half hour, I have let me bring it up. A good old spinning wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah, let's do it. So to make it fair for everybody, because I only have maybe a half hour more, I cannot listen to all of them, and that's why I'm gonna spin the wheel. Wait, but hold on, I have this idea. Since what we can also do is I can listen to all of them, try to listen to all of them, but without feedback, since these are all done. These are all finals, supposedly. So my feedback is not going to change anything. What we can also do is, I'll try to go through all of them, but I'm just going to listen to, for example, just first drops. Or do you guys want to hear feedback? Who made the spin the wheel vocal? That's me, I believe. I think I recorded myself and did some effecting. It was a pun. That was damn funny. That was dab funny. Oh my goodness. Feedback for a VIP, maybe? Okay. Spin the wheel. Get your ass listens. If you don't find it interesting or funny, it would be nicer if you just wouldn't say anything about not trying to be mean. Oh, that's about Advaith. All off, all off. No feedback, just track listening. I mean, we can do that. Because it would be nice to hear everybody, no? And then I can just like say something really quick. Taikashi says, because you made me think about the last track I've submitted and made me want to flip it differently from a creative perspective. I mean, that's cool to hear. It's also not, I'm not trying to say to people, you know, sometimes people submit a song and it's final and then I have feedback. Like, that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to change it. But if you think it's good feedback, then you can do that. But only people is here. What do you mean by that, Karen? Another petition starts. Oh god, what petition are we gonna have now? I am not going to rap Panda. Well, actually, that's a pretty easy rap, no? Panda, 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 panda. Right, but it also helps definitely for the future tracks and projects. Or you listen to all the ones who are in chat right now with feedback. I mean, people's also watching these videos back. There's a lot of people that are not in chat, but I also would like to give feedback because, you know, people might. I know that I'm streaming at an inconvenient time for people on the other side of the planet, and I still want to hear the feedback. So a fair chance for everybody is if I still do feedback, and they can watch it later. Maybe just say a part that you like of each track. Okay, I'll try to do that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best in between. I'm gonna try to go through all of these, and I'm just gonna say very little. I'm just gonna say like, okay, this is cool, or I could give like a number, like, okay, this is a 5.5. No, that's a bit dumb. Okay, I'm gonna try to run through all of these. Alright, so Sprite with dot matrix. Look, problem here is, for example, here we immediately have a song that's 4.5 minutes. If every song here is a few minutes, I don't know if I can. I'll just see how far I get. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hey, this is dope. Yeah, I love how you're building up the whole track. I'm gonna give feedback real quick during the song. And how you bring halfway, you bring this this fat bass in. Nice visualizer too, by the way. Yes, Skylar, that's because I'm Dutch. No, it does not say a boner. That's very creative of you, though. Abonneer. Hey, Sprite, big up. It's very nice. Yeah, I feel like here in the end there could be some more octave higher, something higher, high end could be nice. But nice. Of course, the style of this style that you're making is all about adding adding more elements, and everything is just a little longer than the music that I make and listen to a lot. But yeah, big up. I like it. Not that loud with Parasite.
Wings, you let me ride into your web. I look into your 8 eyes, clear black, see me struggling, stopping my life and grabbing me, taking me in.
Hey, I can see that we're getting places with all these producers streaming, huh? See that? I see you guys submitting on other people's streams. That's great, though. I've learned from a bunch of producers by now from during this quarantine, watching other producers' streams. That's cool. And by the way, not that loud. These vocals, how sick, how beautiful are these vocals? And I'm talking straight through them. Yay!
Under my skin, my mind burst, taking you in. You're the cause of my migraine. You're the parasite in my brain. You take control, eat me alive. My lips turn blue, my throat so dry. My visions blur my back, it hurts, but I still want you by my side.
Alright, for the sake of listening to as many tracks as possible in the next 20 minutes. Nice. Not that loud. Go give them a follow. I already follow them because they're amazing, as you can hear. Alright, Ape de Mac with I Like It. No, I like it like. Rogue, yeah, I feel you. Ah, she thought I could hear her? That's hilarious. Keeping the 2018 vibes alive. Yeah, the kick is very high pitched or like very yeah, or high passed. Your sub bass could be a bit louder too, but other than that, yeah, okay, decent. Mind breaks with Suck My Rhythm. Okay, Mind Breaks is saying in chat, if you listen to the end of Suck My Rhythm, only the end after the first rope, I will leave you with all of my... You will love me with all of your what? Pork? Oh, thank you, Mind Breaks. Okay, I don't really understand the key, what the root note of the song is, but like your sub bass and your bass line, I feel like they're not in the same. It's not off key, but it's not in the same chord progression. But this is pretty wild. This is such a nasty track. Also, you have some hi-hat or something. There's one or two hi-hats that have a very, very high. They're in the very high frequency, very like in the almost painful frequency. Yeah, but the idea of this track is great. It's just yeah, some limiting going on that kind of like make the track lose some of its impact. Okay, what did you want me to hear in the track? Listen to the end of Suck My Rhythm. Only the end after the first verse. Oh god. Why do I have the feeling that we're gonna listen to some loud ass hentai? I swear, baby, it's in the song. It's in the song. I'm just gonna have headphones. My wife doesn't even hear this. But yeah. Okay, thank you, Mind Breaks. Okay, Blaze with Drip. Oh no, Dylan Hackard remix.
Aquafina fresh, boy, I'm sipping while I'm dripping. I'm skipping to the bank. What you think I'm acting silly? Ice on my neck, what the heck? I'm getting chilly. If you riding with me, put that middle finger to the ceiling. Aquafina fresh, boy, I got that. Aquafina fresh, boy, I got that. Aquafina fresh, boy, I got that. Aquafina dripping, boy, we getting silly. Switch it.
Hold up.
Switch. Aquafina dripping, boy, we getting silly.
Yo, that was sick. Very heavy.
To the silly. Aquafina dripping.
Ooh.
Aquafina dripping.
Yeah, the second drop was like more fun than the first one. The first one's just heavy, and this is fun. Nice remix. Astor and Joe dubs or Goa dubs with Ripper. Yo, Mamba dubs or Mombo dubs. You can watch this stream later on YouTube and Twitch, I think.
Hear the reaper.
Shut up.
That sustain is a little loud, in my opinion. Oh. Good old quarter notes. They never get boring, huh? Do they? This wonks. It's easy quarter notes, but it's executed pretty well. Dope. Alright, another Parachute remix by Meltrix.
I should be the one you call at night beside the fireworks. True love hurts when you find another heart to break you
In the artwork, it says Fluxer. Okay, wait, so what is going on? Why is this Fluxer remix art? So either Fluxer changed his name to Meltrix, or is Meltrix someone who rips off Fluxer's remix? I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, okay, so he changed his name. Rip Fluxer, high Meltrix. Or did he hack his account or something? Well, not up to me. But that was heavy. That was sick. Nice. Somberlane with Deathground. Yo, that's nasty artwork. That's sick. Death, you're saying that's you in the artwork? Yeah, at Faith, I do remember Gotta Rhythm All. I actually coincidentally listened to it like last week. It cringe. I'll see what I can do, Advait. Ayo, this one slaps. This one had me going. Nice. Aye, Barry Wayne, let's go. Barry Wayne and Blue Pill. Sick. That should be... that's an evil combination. So aggressive. So aggressive, these vocals. Holy shit. Sick. Migraine, Fear Unknown remix. Once again, people, I'm trying to just go through all of the songs before I'm gonna stop, so I'm just flying through.
Strictly head question, head question, head question, head question, head question. Won't be no discussion now.
Strictly head question.
Evil as hell. Holy crap. Sick sick job, Fear Unknown. Alright, No Lie or No Lie remix of Watercolor. I assume it's No Lie color. No Lie. Yeah, that snare didn't have any low end, that's why. Nice. I like how you kept it melodic here. Very, very nice. Dart remix. Remix of a cool beat made on mobile. Okay. Ruthar, you're ruthless. Okay, that was that was interesting. You made this on mobile? I mean, that's impressive. That's really cool. Maya Sur and Kashi Trinitra? Trinitra? Yeah, those Indian vibes are always good. Ooh, some vocals. Yeah, it sucks that the drums are so weak. Like that. If you had some really loud, punchy drums, this would have been way better. But yeah, I mean, sick job anyway. Maya Sir, okay. Then we're almost there. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, I got Death here coming. I'm gonna play Death here and then in the meantime add all the last ones. Am I doing this good? Yeah. Dixit. Those vocals are very, very hard sidechained. Ah, it says back in time. I only hear it now. Good example of a loud kick. Is that it? Ah. Yeah, sick. That stabby drop was very welcome. That was nice. Stay down, maggot. Damn. Where are you seeing Larry? I would say, you know, the effects are cool. The sound design is very cool, but I like it when something is catchy, and I'm kind of missing that here. But dope. Okay, a few more to go. Max enter with the escape. 3 years ago. Oh, I think I've used that Nexus preset a lot of times too. Them yo-yo's, yais. Alright, nice. Okay, I love the theme, I love the melody. Nice. Okay, Yanko with Loop Love.
I'm glad we're finally getting a chance to know each other. Our lives were intertwined before we even met. I know it's unlike me to ask, but kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me.
Hey, yo, people, check out my Twitter. Or Never Say Die's Twitter.
Never let me go.
Hey, yo, Yanko, all jokes aside, this is dope, man. I believe that last week you also had a submission. It was really dope. Nice. I think you did that with Vocoder, didn't you? That was nice. Good stuff. Hi, Terry Maiko with Baggin' It. Fidatari.
Yeah. Let's go. Coming hot with the contact. Been fighting through the fire, did it all without.
Two vocoders. Ooh, look at you.
First you need the hydration. Trying to hop on the train, but bitch, we leaving the station like a million of them.
Reply to the tweet. I'm gonna look right now.
Like a parasite for pleasure, I destroy from within. Man, I don't care for the win. Man, I just want you to lose. I leave scars when I attack. It never stops at a bruise. I got money in the bag. Yeah, I got money in the bag. I got money in the bag. Yeah, I got money in the bag. Woo.
Yeah, that was dope. Bragging It. Is Atari the vocalist? Dope. Dope. I feel like the sample there went a little too fast. Oh. Sorry, I talked straight to the drop. Sorry, Takeshi. I thought there was a build-up coming. Your sub bass can be a bit louder. Yo, a little drop beat turnaround. I think your basses can also be a bit louder, and try to make distinction between, if you have layered basses, maybe one can be more stereo than the other. Like, play around with that. But dope. I like the atmosphere. Jurel Papa Duquesa, and then that's my last one for today. Papa Duquesa. Ooh, I like this vibe right here. Skylar, I don't know why people like your tweet. I think it's just to, you know, to not make you feel too bad. Are those titties in the artwork? So I think your basses have a lot of mid frequencies. And when you put them stereo, they are like, that makes them like feel extra, perceive them extra loud. Yeah, and trying to find a cool pattern with your bass. You got cool basses, but I think it might be good for your next projects to maybe multiband compression then a little more. It doesn't have to be OTT, but compress those the mids of your basses. And also try to find an easy, catchy pattern, because that's kind of what I think is missing in this song. Alright, Skyler wants everybody to stop liking his tweets. Yo, what's up, Sharp and Edge? Yeah, and what Taikashi said, like, just keep grinding, people. This ain't the end. If you get good or bad feedback, none of it is the end. Good feedback means you're good on the good road. Less good feedback just means that next time you can do better with maybe some those new tips or whatever. Ishenko Rousseau, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Skylar, you don't stop. I don't stop liking your tweets. Alright, thanks guys. That was a cool feedback session again. Sorry for rushing through all of those last ones, but I went a little over my time. Yeah, I hope to see you in the Discord. And I hope that you all are gonna enjoy what I got for you laying on Friday. And never say die. I'm gonna drop a bomb on y'all. Thank you everybody from wherever you're tuning in. I hope to see you on the next stream. If you want to have your track reviewed or listened to here, submit it in the Discord, in the submission channel, specifically for the stream. I will announce it on my social media, so not in the normal feedback channel, but in the devoted channel for it. Yeah, just stay tuned to my social media, people. That's that. Turn your notice on. I don't spam your timeline. Don't worry about that. Just turn your notifications off. Alright, thanks everybody. And be safe out there. Cheers.